Alrighty guys, so thank you guys so much for leaving even more comments on my Quaman's birthday wishes video, as it really helps me think of more video topics for you guys. Now, today's topic is going to be a video request from B10, since he wanted me to talk about the development of Piccolo's character from Dragon Ball to Dragon Ball Z. So in this video today, I'm going to talk about Piccolo's transition as a character from Dragon Ball to Dragon Ball Z, and some interesting facts about Piccolo that you guys may not have known. So without wasting any more time, let's get straight into the video. So, let me first start off by saying that Akira Toriyama's favorite character is actually Piccolo. One of the reasons why Piccolo is his favorite character is because Akira Toriyama feels that Piccolo's scary looks and cool appearance is one of the reasons why he's his favorite character. In my opinion, I think another reason why Piccolo is Akira Toriyama's favorite character is because Akira Toriyama himself is actually an extremely reserved person, and Piccolo is actually a very reserved character, so this would explain one of the other reasons why Toriyama wanted Piccolo to have a bigger role throughout the Dragon Ball Z series. Now this probably explains why he made Piccolo a good guy, because he really didn't want to keep Piccolo around as a bad guy, as we all know that bad guys either need to be killed or they have to run off into exile. Keeping Piccolo around as a good character would allow him to basically use him and to help him transition and develop his character throughout the series, as we see with other characters throughout the Dragon Ball Z series. Now, one thing that I will want to point out to you about Piccolo is the fact that he did transition from basically being more of a warrior type and ruthless Namekian to being basically kind of like a grumpy old man throughout the Dragon Ball Z series. Now, as we see in the earlier parts of Dragon Ball Z, he was very aggressive in training Gohan, but at the same time he did sacrifice his life to save Gohan at the same time. Now, later on in Dragon Ball Z, Piccolo fused with Nail. Now, as we see with Nail, Piccolo's character actually changed more towards the more gentle type of the Namekian, and he wasn't as ruthless from that point on due to Nail's influence over him. This is also another reason why Piccolo did not want to fuse with Kami, even though he did have to kind of fuse with Kami, because he felt that that was the best chance to help him beat the androids while Goku was away. Now, one of the reasons why is because Piccolo felt that if he fused with Kami, that Kami's influence over him would make him too soft, and it would make him too much of a mentor, and it wouldn't make him that much of an aggressive warrior that he always was prior to that. Now, we do see this later on in the Buu Saga, where Piccolo was not that reluctant to teach Goten and Trunks how to train. Now, Piccolo has taken some bizarre requests from the Z Warriors earlier on in the series, for example in the filler episode in which he had to go learn how to drive with Goku, but this was all done for comic relief, and this wasn't actually a part of the real Piccolo in the manga, who would have never taken such a request, especially how he acted in the manga, which was basically almost the same as it was in the anime, but in the manga Piccolo was even more reserved in some aspects. Now, one thing I do want to talk about Piccolo is how he transitioned from Dragon Ball to Dragon Ball Z in terms of his growth. Now, my friend Blackenfist made a video about the origins of the Namex and how Piccolo was able to basically grow from an egg to a full-grown Namekian within 3 years. But when we look at Dende, he grew a lot slower than Piccolo did. And his reasoning for this is because Piccolo is a warrior-type Namekian, and people like Dende and Kami are Dragon Clan Namekians, the ones who make the Dragon Balls. So this would explain why they grew a lot slower and Piccolo grew a lot faster. But unfortunately, I did a little bit of research and I found out that Piccolo himself is actually a part of the Dragon Clan too, in addition with Kami. So this wouldn't actually make complete sense. My only reasoning for this is the fact that it was actually a plot hole on Akira Toriyama's part, which is why we see in Dragon Ball the Namekians supposedly of piano, tambourine, and drum were actually just plot holes on Akira Toriyama's part, as he actually said in an interview that he didn't actually have the idea of the Namekian planet and how the Namekians would behave at that point in Dragon Ball. Now, I would say on Akira Toriyama's part that it was actually a great thing that what he did by actually making a point in the series where they were forced to go see the Namekians, as we learn more about their heritage, their customs, and how Namekians behave, and how their planet was being tyrannized, and how they are based on slaves. So, guys, that's been my video for today. I hope you guys really enjoyed it. Please remember to rate, comment, and subscribe, and remember to have a great day, guys.